I'm Katie, welcome back to my kitchen, and for today I picked a real traditional, of course, Greek recipe for pita. Not spanakopita, this is a pita for souvlaki. So what do you say? Let's start painting, okay? Let's see our ingredients so we can start making our pitas. You're gonna need a big griddle, like this, a pan griddle. If you don't have something like this, you can use a normal pan. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of all-purpose flour. I want a rolling pin and my dough. Okay, this seems odd because I'm not showing you how I made it, but I have a recipe. If you remember, we made old school traditional bread. It's the same thing. So I went a little bit ahead so I can be more on time. This dough will give you about 15 to 16 pitas. So what do you say? Let's start cooking. I have a great idea. If you don't want to make the entire batch with for pitas, you can split it in half and make one bread and the other one pitas. So let's start dividing our dough. I forgot to say here that this is a little different from the bread we made. The process, but that's what I mean, is that we're gonna not let this rise again. Once it rises the first time, we're ready to make little balls, spread them out, and put them on our grill. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm just cutting a little piece like that, making it into a ball. I'm dividing it. Two, and you can put a little piece if you think this one is bigger or smaller so they can be nice and even. And hold on to this recipe because we are going to be making souvlaki. Beautiful Greek souvlaki that everybody loves. Okay, I'm going to do that later. I'm going to put these on the side so I can show you how I'm going to open my dough. I'm going to dust my surface, just like that. And once I put this here, at this point, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on my grill, put it on high, because these are going to open so fast. Let's go open our stove. We're going to put it on high, like that. Put a little bit of olive oil, just a little. And the magic will begin in a little while. Okay, let's go back. Get my rolling pin, put some flour on my rolling pin, and all I'm going to do is just spread my little doughs around. Now, if the cameraman could come a little closer, you'll see that I have little bubbles on the dough. That means we're going to have perfect pitas. You can make them a little bigger, you can make them a little smaller. Okay, there's one. I'm putting it on the side, put a little bit of flour on top so they don't get dry. We'll do another one so I can show you. Like that. See how nice it spreads out? This bread recipe that I gave you, you keep it on hand at all times. And these pitas, when you cook them, you can have half of the batch in the refrigerator, or you can put them in the freezer. And whenever you want to have a Greek night, just take a little bit of them out, put them in your microwave. Okay, I'm gonna do about 3 more, and we're ready to fry. Over to the stove so we can start frying them. Okay, I'm taking the first one, like that, nice hot griddle. Just place it inside, like that, and just leave it there. At this point, I have my stove on high. In about 20 seconds, I'm gonna put it on medium high. Now, let's call the cameraman a little closer, and you'll see that it's starting to bubble. You see those bubbles all around? There and there and there. That's perfection. When it starts to bubble almost all around my pita, I'm just gonna flip them over, leave them for about 4 to 5 minutes, and they're done. So I'm gonna just wait for a second so see how they look on the bottom. They don't stick or anything. They need about 2 minutes. They shouldn't be golden brown. They should have a white color with a little bit of brown spots all around. So let's see if it's ready to be flipped over. Yep, that's it. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to be done and we're gonna come back so I can show you a few more. My first pita is ready to come out. Come closer so we can get it out. There it is. That's what I was talking about. See those brown little spots everywhere, and it has the shape of the grill. These are ready. Now, I'm going to put in the second one, and we'll watch it bubble again, so you can see what I'm talking about. It's starting. Once the temperature goes into the dough, it starts to bubble up, because there is yeast in here. Okay, so there it is. Big bubbles. It's telling me flip me over. Perfect. I'm gonna wait another 3 minutes so we can get the second one done. Okay, this one is ready to come out. You see that? That's perfection. Put the second one in. Go for the third one. After a couple, don't worry about that. It's a forgivable dough. After a couple, or a few actually, you're going to put a little bit of olive oil. I'm talking about a drop, okay? We're going to wait for it to bubble up so we can just move it a little. See how it moves? Okay. There it is. It's bubbling up. And we're going to turn them over in about 3 minutes. Okay, let me turn this one over. Wait for it for 2 minutes. So I'm going to show you the last one so I can finish up with the rest, and I'll show you once they're all done what they look like. That's it. Okay, this is the last one that I'm going to show you. Put it on the table. And there they are, my beautiful pitas. Now your pita has to be flexible. You see that? It should be nice and soft. Okay, if you don't consume them at a dinner table, you can put them in a Ziploc bag after they've cooled. Put them in the freezer and you can have them on hand all the time. You can serve them with a little bit of honey and butter. You can put some jam in there. You can eat it with a little bit of cheese. Whatever rocks your boat. That's our recipe for today. Stay tuned for the next one because we're making souvlaki with this pita. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. I'm looking forward till next time, and always remember, cooking brings people together. Bye.